Hello everyone, welcome back to another hero tutorial videos. This time, we'll be learn about Akai. Skill Introduction. Passive, Tai Chi. Akai gains a shield on each skill cast and marks enemy heroes and creeps hit by his skills. His basic attacks deal extra damage to marked enemies. First skill, Headbutt. Akai charges in the target direction, dealing damage to enemies along the way and knocking airborne the first enemy hero hit. Second skill, Body Slam. Akai smashes the ground with his body, dealing damage to nearby enemies and slowing them. Ultimate skill, Heavy Spin. Akai removes all debuffs on him and spins, continuously dealing damage to nearby enemies and knocking them back. He also gradually increases his movement speed over the duration. Skill Combo and Landing Phase. Using Akai is very simple in theory and in practice, and this hero can be very annoying for the enemy team, if used in the right hands. Overall, Akai's skills are designed to hinder the enemy's movements and drag him in the direction he wants. Generally, Akai is used when fighting heroes with suppress effects such as Kaya and Franco, are used to compensate for jungle heroes which has low mobility, but produces high damage based on the stack like Fredrin and Aldous. Akai can be used as a jungler, roamer or even express laner depending on the team's draft needs. Keep in mind that Akai is not a hero with big damage who can do solo kills. The higher the game minutes, the more Akai depends on his team's damage dealer. However, Akai has a long duration of defense and high HP, so even though he can't do solo kills, Akai is very good to use for jungler invasions and retro contests on lords or turtles. You can adjust the use of each skill by looking at the situation. The most basic combo is the first skill towards the enemy. The second skill then use the ultimate skill and push the enemy towards a teammate, turret or nearest wall. But Akai's combos can vary greatly according to the user's creativity. When used as jungler or express laner, unlock the second skill the first time the game starts. However, as a roamer, it is recommended to unlock the first skill, but there is no problem if you choose to unlock the second skill first because it can help team members clear the wave the first time. If you have high confidence when using Akai as a roamer, you can invade the enemy jungle at the start of the game. But don't force yourself if the enemy jungler has backup from their team. Using Akai effectively is similar to when you use a tank-type hero to find the moment to start a war. Ultimate Akai can be used to squeeze many enemies at once against a wall, making the enemy unable to move. Or it can also be used to escape in an emergency, because in ultimate mode, Akai cannot be affected by crowd control or suppress effects. When using the ultimate, enemy heroes can't even get close to him. You can combine Akai's first skill with Flicker to reach enemy heroes who are quite far from you. Or although it is rarely found, there are also those who combine Akai's ultimate with Sprint, aiming to push enemy heroes faster and further when in ultimate mode. Even though it sounds very annoying, Akai also has weaknesses on various sides. One of them is that when acting as a jungler, Akai has difficult rotations because Akai is not like an assassin-type jungler who has the ability to rotate maps quickly. This makes it difficult for Akai to play macro games when the team is in a losing position. A team that uses Akai as a jungler must have good macro and laning abilities to compensate for these shortcomings. If you act as a roamer, you have to be sensitive to the situation, when to start a war or when to just annoy and poke at the enemy. Because not in all situations using Akai's ultimate to push the enemy closer to a teammate is the right decision. If you do it without considering the possible threat to team members if Akai's ultimate is finished and the enemy doesn't die but gets backup, then this could be a comeback moment for the enemy hero. And lastly and most commonly, Akai has a weakness for the Purify effect. So choose your own gameplay wisely. Item, Emblem setting, and the recommended spell. As a jungler, you can use this setting. And as a roamer or express laner, you can use this setting. However, As a roamer, it is recommended that you adjust your build items according to your gameplay needs and enemy counter items. Hero compatibility. Strong against Atlas, Terizla, Kaya, Fredrin, Baxia. Countered by Diggy, Valentina, Florin. Best teammates, Wive, Kadita, Beatrix. And that's the Akai tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe the official channel of Mobile Legend and turn on the bell to get notifications about other videos. The next video we'll be learn about Melissa.